it's a lie. I see through your mask, I see a disguise. Don't tell me you love me, I know it's.
Can't wait for the Grey Day tour, man. Only 2 days left. Yeah, 2 days left. It's the 12th of March right now. Only 2 days left. Tuesday can't come any sooner, man. Can't come any sooner. But what's everyone saying? Strife, back on another video, another reaction. G59 are just killing it right now. Like, we're just getting so many projects, so many albums. It's just lit. Like, it's just lit. So like, yeah, previously we had the Grey Day, not the Grey Day. Previously we had the Dirtiest, Nastiest Suicide tape with Germ, and that was fucking hard. I mean, if you saw that video, which dropped yesterday, quite late, but I got around to it in the end. That video, like, I had so much fun listening to that album. It was fucking fire. So right when I filmed it a few days before, or maybe a week before, Shameless Suicide also released, which is a tape a project featuring Shakewell. Shakewell, I think, is the G59 member that I've least like familiar with. So it'll be kind of cool to hear a lot of him on this EP or on this project. So if there's any other songs from him that you guys want me to hear, I've heard like quite a few of his songs. Some of his songs with Priya, for example, I've heard them. And stuff like that, but yet to like fully dive into his music like I did for Germ around 2020. 2021. So looking to do the same thing for Shakewell, to be honest. And then I'll be fully familiar with everyone on G59, including everybody else. So yeah, I'm not gonna really waste too much time. It's quite late, so that's why I've got my green screen back up and I'm not really standing up. So yeah, and I've got the headphones back in, so you'll be hearing the proper audio. Yeah, normally I just play it out loud and just turn up with you lot, but today is kind of quiet. I'm kind of tired. It's like fucking 12:30 a.m. So if they can get my energy up, that would be fucking cool. But right now I'm tired, so I'm just here to catch a vibe, you know, have a good vibe, and just sack myself up for the Grey Day tour on Tuesday, which I'm so excited about. Once again, I would say if any of you guys are going, let's link up. But I've got a seated ticket because I'm old, man. 25, turning 26 this year. I don't have it in me to mosh pit anymore and just you're all going crazy, like standing up for long. Like, I'm tired, man. I'm old, I'm brittle, you know. So I got a seated ticket so I can vlog everything and actually like enjoy it. I mean, not that I wouldn't enjoy it if I was moshing or whatever, but I can sing along and just really enjoy the vibes. Like, I'm literally going there by myself. So if you got a seated ticket, I believe I'm on row V. I mean, by chance, if any of you guys have got the seated ticket and you're going, shout at me, man. We can definitely link up. But for now, solo dolo in it, man, and I'm probably gonna vlog quite a lot of it, as in like vlog the whole process, me driving there, me there and stuff like that, which will be quite different. So I'll try my best to make it as engaging as possible. But anyway, let's cut the chat. There's one song that's looking very interesting in here, and I was quite surprised from the DNS project. We had a song with a rage beat, and I see Scrim's been talking a lot on Twitter about, well, not talking on Twitter, but like he's been teasing a lot the idea of having a song with Yeet, and we're seeing that they're embracing this new sound. So I think we could see a Yeet feature or a song together. Someone put on one of the threads, right? So there's a tweet that Scrim tweeted, right? And in the reply, someone was like, "Twizzy Suicide." Do you know how sick that sounds? Twizzy Suicide. That's cold. So I think that would be good. And I mean, looking at the track list now, I know this isn't Yeet related, but they got a song called Whole Lotta Grey. We know where that whole statement even came from. So that could be a rage beat. So it won't catch me by surprise like what happened in the last album with Germ, but still it should be cold. So let's just jump straight into it. I might show you my screen as well. Alright, cool, yeah. So Shameless Suicide, track 1. Oh, it's Shameless Suicide. Let's go. I'm gonna say it in advance now. If you see a lot of cuts, I apologize. The copyright is a lot more strict when I play it like the direct audio compared to my speakers, where it's a bit harder for it to pick up. Yeah. Looking for a fucking homicide. Magician with the clock, I make it pop and blow his mind. Relax, so cold, got my neck on cry therapy. Gang say it's fuck 'em, then it's fuck 'em, they my enemy. Rappers, they make millionaires from my coattail. Yeah. Hey, this is a vibe. I'm fucking of this. This is a vibe, bro. And Scream has developed so much more as an artist. I'm not saying he wasn't as good before, but like back in the day when he was more like, you know, going through things, you know, like you could tell like he's more like, what's the word, like more sporadic when he's like dropping his verses. But now you can tell like, I'm not saying that he didn't think it properly back then, but I'm saying like now it's like he's proper like working on different flows, different sounds, singing more. I mean, he sings back then too, but you know, you get my point. Like, I feel like he's more calculated with his verses now. Like, and it sounds very well structured and put together. Whereas back in the day, maybe he's got a lot on his chest, a lot on his mind, and he's just pouring it all out. You know what I mean? I can like I can understand how, like that. So right now, I just feel like he's like like tapping into him what he can and cannot do. You know, and I feel like he's doing it really really well. Like there was one song I think from Dirtiest Nasty Suicide where he was spitting fast. No, I think it was Champagne Face. Yeah, it was Champagne Face, bro. That he was going crazy with the flow, but he was going mad. I'm not saying that he don't do that before. For all of you that are gonna say, "Oh yeah, but he was like that before." Listen to this song. So I'm not going like that, but I'm just saying like his develops a lot more artistically, and you can it's so clear to see, so clear to see.
Just be ready, it's got close. Daddy got dementia, still I make it work. Big shit need a capo, got ammo for any battle turn. The bad hat, the phone, but I can never blame the plug. Shorty said she'll make me nut. She's such an impatient slut. All up in my ear, I'm about to grab him out to take the shots.
It's crazy, bro. I was talking to my cousin about this recently, right? Bro, Suicide, because we were listening to Suicide Boys from the beginning, so like back in 2014 and onwards, right? And like you can clearly see the music is not the same as it was back then, and I think we all know that. Hence why they made that song Suicide Boys were better in 2015. But I like this side. I like this. Like I can, as I said many times previously, not that I was ashamed of their music or anything like that, because they were really helping me through some tough times. Like if it weren't for the music I was listening to, if it wasn't for the music I was listening when I fuck man, if it wasn't for the music that I was listening to back when I was going through shit like this and Burns and the rest of them, I wouldn't have been able to overcome the shit I was going through, right? But I can just see they're not in that headspace that they were back then, where obviously they're still talking about the same subject matter of what they were going through back then, but now you can see that they've made it out. They've made it out now. That's not their reality anymore. And I feel like I've said this before, like maybe in some of my other Suicide Boys videos, but bro, I could play this in front of people that have never heard Suicide Boys before and not even be worried about what they're gonna say. Are they gonna say something that maybe my someone in the car or whatever, someone that's with me is gonna look at like, what the fuck are you listening to? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like the point is that they are very different now, and I like the change. Like I like the fact that I can play the whole of DNS3, the whole of the last album that they released, the whole of Long Term Effects of Suffering, even Stop Staring at the Shadows, and like there's nothing there that's like I have to feel worried. That's because I'm with me as a person, like knowing me as a person, I care too much about what people think, which is my weakness, right? But I feel like because of that trait, like things like that is a no for me. Like I need to make sure that like if I'm listening to something, if I'm gonna play it around other people, it can't be something that's mad different where you're gonna look at it like, what the fuck is that? Do you know what I mean? I don't know if that's making sense, but like all of the music that they've been releasing since 2020 has just been so clear. It's been so sick. Like I love the change. Like I like it a lot, and it's not even a big change for me personally, but the fact that I can play it now around other people, I can play it around my partner, I can play it around my best friends, I can play it around people that are not really familiar with this sound, and they won't look at me like, yo, like what the fuck is this, bro? Do you know what I'm trying to say? When they're talking about, back in the day, they were talking about a lot of like dark shit, devil shit, whatever it was, like they were talking about back then. Now they're not really speaking it like that. So I can play this around people, and it's not a big deal. This is what me and my cousins were talking about, because we're both fans of them from back then. But we have other people that we also know that don't really know Suicide Boys that much, but we can play these kind of songs like this and DNS3 and all of the other albums since 2020, which is where the change kind of started, and it won't even look it like, and they'll probably fuck off the music. You see what I'm trying to say? So yeah, it's crazy, man. The change is mad. It's mad. Track 2, Whole Lot of Grey.
I got 40 these chains. I can do it all this fame, all these claims, all the same. I think I'm on the ball.
Bro, this is fucked, man. Did you hear, bro? Did you hear the way the song started, bro? Oh my god. I feel like pulling it back, but I'm not going to because I'm tired. Watch Scream.
I got socks with no key. I got keys with a switch. I got head I can't forget from a young bomb switch.
This is a Pierre Bourne type beat. This isn't a rage beat. This is a Pierre Bourne type beat. I can fucking hear like Pierre on this beat, like instantly, like jumping, like as in him rapping on this beat. I can just hear it, like his little melodic shit that he does. I can hear it. I can fucking hear it, bro. Even Young Nudie would slide on this beat. Young Nudie would fucking slide on this beat, bro. Oh my god, give Young Nudie this beat. Oh my god, he would tear it apart. I can just hear it. Him talking about slime. I can just hear it. Hey, Scrim, you might be really up there, like when it comes to producing, bro. Like bro, like these it's the fact that he produces all the songs is so fucked. It's so fucking crazy, bro. Like it's so crazy, bro. Like everything's done in house, bro. They can decide how they want certain shit to sound because Scrim is producing every single fucking beat, bro. That is crazy, bro. And because I know how to engineer, like not professionally, but I can engineer like at amateur level. I can't even imagine producing beats is not a joke. It's not a play thing. It is actually very hard. It's not easy to do. Like it's not an easy thing to do. You have to learn, bro. There's so much shit you gotta learn about it, and to get to this level where Scrim now is literally on top of his game. I think this is the best. He's literally at his best, at his prime when it comes to like the production side of things. Cause bro, he's been killing shit since back then. But it's like now, like he's even adapting to new shit, like to the new sounds, like you know, like because obviously like he like Scream was never really making rage beats like last year or the year before, and now he's adapted to the sound and he's able to create a beat that's, bro, on almost equally with some of the actual rage that these people that be producing these kind of songs. He's on that level with them, and he ain't even actually specializing on these beats. If you get what I'm trying to say, like he don't make these beats every single day, and it's only been twice so far from what we've seen, and yet he's on that level with all the other artists that do this shit full time, as in that do these kind of beats full time. It's crazy. Shout out Scrim, man. Scrim needs more accolades, man. Honestly, I honestly think he does.
And being said, I got people want me dead cause of messages I ain't read. I got 59 problems, I solve them with their fans. 9 times out of 10, it be always your best friend.
That 9 times out of 10 song. What's it? 9 times out of 10. What's that Shakewell song? Oh, last 10 homies. How can I feel blessed? That song is hard. 10 homies. That song is sick. That's the one Shakewell song that I really like. That song is hard. Everyone did sick in this song. What do you guys think if they made a G59 tape? So with Night Lavelle, Ramirez, Shakewell, Germ, Cheddar, like how would that play out? Like if they made an album with like a bit of everything in there, so a bit of DNS in there, a bit of like this Shameless Suicide kind of sound, and then a bit of like the actual like Uicideboy's actual sound, and then a bit of maybe the Joan of Arc kind of sounds with Night Lavelle, and then Ramirez with his kind of like West Coast shit. Like, I think that would be mad. I don't know. I think that would be such a mixed bag, mixed variety. I think they could pull it off though. They could definitely pull it off. There's enough artists to make every song memorable, and even if it was like 18 songs or 15 songs, it won't really be boring to listen to because there's multiple people that can bring something different to the table. It's crazy. Track 3, got up a brother.
I trees and know the mags and wish them well. I'ma spin their blocks all day looking like a carousel. Can't you tell in spite of what you done for me? Call 614, we make packs out of peso.
The ad-libs are crazy on this one. Oh shit. Even the backing vocals that he's doing in the background are crazy. It's making his verse sound more wide. Like I can hear it. Like it's more dynamic. It's fucked. so hard.
Dying on the inside, icing up the outside. Started from the newer side, now the game worldwide. What you say? But can't see me at the eye, don't look twice. Bad advice, shaking my head like a vibrate the lights to rise. I'ma get it, welcome to my paradise.
Scrim, you're doing too much. You're doing too much, bro. You're going too crazy, bro. You need to chill out. Track 4, went to rehab, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Interesting.
Black's up with the chopper ain't, and I'm aiming for the horizon. Fully out the metascope is damage, so I plan on everyone down. Now the whole couple of lightning, now all of the vultures arriving. I got trucks with the 4 Giottos, I got fully Giottos on the nightstand. Got a black coat with a TP9, Swiss, Uzi, DNT, the Taliban. L chopper hanging like a jerk, Brad Pitt in a tank fury. Pull up tweaking off a lot of meth, got 17 shoot premature.
That song was good. Not as good as the last two, but it was a good song. I think Ruby was the hardest on the song. Track 5, 6 lions, 2 dragons, and a Messiah. Oh.
Off in the Psalms, cuff in the womb, head up in my lungs. 28 grams if I wanna feel buzz. 28 sands if I wanna feel numb. 333 for the guy to the great. F to the I to the V to the E to the N to the I to the N to the E. I'm a K to the I to the L to the L E V E R Y. Think around me, 20 whip to I.
Come on, bro. Are you telling me Scrim ain't improved? Scrim, bro, his verses now, I look like not that I did look forward to them before, bro, but your verses now are so much better. I don't know what to expect with him now. Like he's actually cold. Like, bro, that flow was crazy. F to the I to the V to the E to the N to the I to the N to the E. That's cold, man. Like little wordplay. That's sick. Come on, man. Don't play with him, man.
Ash Wednesday into dust return. SHAME, $, Uicide. Tell me who he's smoking next. God, I'm even dead. Gonna get mine first. Ain't no need for revenge. When I shoot, it's to kill. You would think I'm a vid. Coming on the threes up. 5'9", my gang size slide in the range like keep up. Bundles like I'm trapping the smoke, bitch. I'm cooler than freeze up. Red dot, made his head pop. Because I'm dead.
Last song, Big Shot, Cream Soda. I think this one came out as well.
Got this big drink, big syrup. I just poured a little soda in. Doctors be on top of me, they probably worry about my kidneys. I went from let me rest in peace to let me flex in peace. Playing Russian roulette with them press 30s. Gon' cost a euro. Shorty want my kid, that's gon' cost a euro. Sage masterpiece, both them bitches drunk.
Instantly, I already know. I like every single song, man. I can't even lie to you, man. I like every single song. Let me just add these to my library. I'm gonna add these to my playlist as well, but I'll do that off camera because I can't be asked to do it now. Hey, man, that was fun. That was really fun to listen to, man. I really fucked with this album, or this mixtape, EP, project, whatever you want to call it. It was fire, man. It was really, really good. I think I don't, if it was to compare it to DNS though, I don't think it's better than DNS personally, but I like this. Like, it's really good. It's completely different to what DNS is. Like, a lot of these songs are quite melodic, quite flowy, you know, like even wavy. Even Scrim said wavy. Like, do you know what I mean? It's quite wavy. But I still fucked with it. Like, I don't know, it had a good kind of vibe to it. I don't know. I really messed with it heavy, man. And you know, it was a good little way for me to lean more towards like Shakewell's music. Obviously, I don't really be listening to Shakewell like that because I haven't really like spent time like listening to his catalog. But yeah, anyway, yeah. So if you don't want me to do a Shakewell, not a first reaction, but a Shakewell reaction, just send me some shit. Like I ain't heard this album, for example. I ain't heard this album. I ain't heard this one. But like, yeah, man, send me some shit, and I can react to that. To be honest. So, but yeah, nonetheless, though, this album was a good way to kind of introduce myself a bit more to Shakewell as well, as a member of G59, and as well as Uicideboy. I love them. So yeah, even if Shakewell done it on his own, I would probably still react to it. But I'm a big Suicide Boys fan, big G59 fan in general, to be honest, which is why I'm going to the show. Once again, if you guys are going, if any of you guys are going and you want to link up, I've got a seated seat though, so I ain't gonna be in the pits with you lot going crazy. But I'm gonna watch you lot from above because I'm old, I'm tired, I really don't have energy for that, man. Like I'm gonna just at most jump up and down where I am, you know what I mean? But I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited to see the boys live, man. So excited. It came at the right time, right when I was able to afford it and whatnot. It was perfect timing, man. And it's good to see the boys live as well. It's really good. But yeah, this EP though, this album or mixtape, it's fire, man. I fucked with it. Really, really good. They've done quite well, man. Back to back with DNS3. Now this, I don't know what's next, but if it was up to me, I say Night Level. It will tape with Night Level. We've heard Suicide Boys X Ramirez. We've heard Suicide Boys X Jam. We've heard Suicide Boys X Shakewell. Don't know if we've had a Suicide Boys and Cheddar album like this, but we haven't had that, and we haven't had Night Level. Hey man, it would make sense to do Night Level next. That would be cold. Even Cheddar, that would be cold as well, because I'm not I haven't really dived into his catalog much either. Done a few. I think I've done a first reaction on him on the channel somewhere. But yeah, Night Level would be sick. I think if they did a Night Level, I don't know what they would call it. Dark Suicide. I don't know. I'm just thinking of Dark Light. But if they did a Night Level album like this, I honestly think it would do more numbers than Shameless Suicide and DNS3. I think he probably will. It'll contend with DNS3 more. I'm pretty sure DNS3 has more than. I mean, Shameless Suicide has only been out for a few weeks, like 2 weeks. So I can't really compare now. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Comment what songs you like the most from here. I liked almost all of them. I think my favorite songs was Gutter Bravado, and Shameless Suicide. No, I lied. Gutter Bravado and 6 Lines. That song was hard. But anyway. But I like the whole thing. I could listen to it from start to finish. I'm gonna add all of them to my playlist anyway. So yeah. Anyway, it's been your boy Strife. Catch you guys in a bit. See you later.